everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. So let's go ahead and tune your energy, Taurus. All right, for those of you stopping by for the very first time, welcome to the channel. And for those of you already part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, well, welcome back, my lovelies. So glad to have you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support and your subscription. For those of you that are newbie to the channel, please make sure before you leave to hit that notification button and that subscription button so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. All right, Taurus, let's create an opening here. The highest and best messages for all. Just want to state that not all readings will apply to you, so take your juicy nuggets and leave the rest for later. All right, so Ascended Masters, Angels, Guides, those who have crossed over, please guide me to the highest and best messages for the sign of Taurus, please and thank you. Whoa, wow, they are just flying out. So I'm just going to start off with these first few. Now we do have a victory card. We've got a woman holding a heart, our sixth chakra, angel of balance, and some happy family energy here. We do have our delight card here. Now this delight card is all about supporting our capacity to create and experience kind of intense feelings of joy and happiness. So this is basically, you know, upgrading, making us feel in a delightful way so that we can delight in others or invoke happiness and joy in others. So that's what comes in right away, Taurus. And what a beautiful thing we have here. Delight card. All right, we have some other cards over here. So this victory card here for me is all about being victorious. It's about you being in a place where you're understanding how life has kind of been working and what's been working in your favor and what hasn't. Because part of this journey is all about teaching ourselves about self-love, happiness, joy, finding ourselves in a different place. So no matter if it's victorious in business or love, there's always a victory or a lesson to create that happy feeling to transition to the next lesson, right? So that's what those happy moments are. We've got this woman holding a heart. And I think that's kind of the energy of you, Taurus, and maybe that's why it's been hard for you to receive lately, is because you're the one always giving. Now there is this door to spirit that opens up wide and gathers, you know, some messages and intuition, and you get to receive that kind of energy to help you on your journey. This intuition card, the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, comes in and says, it's time to find balance in all areas of life. Now you guys have been creating that because you've had some assistance here. And that's the beauty in all of this, because it's creating happiness in your life in ways that I don't think showed up before. Now there are a lot of connections around you that are really in a place of care, consideration, connection, finding your tribe, finding your people, and then sitting in gratitude, having, you know, an appreciation for the lessons well learned, right? Because I think that at this point, Taurus, you are feeling some strength. And life is looking different, right? Looking a lot different than normal. Let's pull some more cards here, Taurus. Yeah, whether it's cross-watcher, male, female, whoever's tuning in, you know, I feel like you guys are going to get little bits and pieces of the puzzle of what you need answers about. But you got to exercise a little bit of patience here in your life and know that things conspire, sometimes in really slow motion. The universe likes to surprise us with everything we want, but for some reason we're like turtle slow to get it, right? Here we are. This is being connected to a higher, ancient, spiritual path. Connecting to the temple. Ancientness. Thinking woman, planning out everything, Taurus. You guys are the thinkers, but you're also the nurturers. You're the lovers. Ooh, look at here. There was a woman with a heart and a man with a coin. You know, this could be either or, male or female. So even if you're male watching it, it could be female holding a coin. Either or. Goddess of the moon. Now, this is an individual that's really, really in tune with their emotions. Maybe you're one of those people that is very solid and you don't really freak out or, you know, have emotional breakdowns. But sometimes there are people like that that do it in silence. Don't be like one of those people, Taurus. Ooh, we got some romance. Adored romance. Wow, Taurus. That's amazing. What do we have at the bottom here? We have door to value. There's some abundance coming. Maybe that's why the universe is preparing you to feel those feelings of joy and happiness, because it already knows that you've been conspiring to manifest these things in your life. So let's pick some other cards here. See what that's all about. What are you manifesting, Taurus? Ooh, being in the flow. It says, I am in the flow of the universe. Ooh, Taurus. Let's see where that's the case. Really can see where that is the case here. Starting fresh and new, leaving things in the past, trying to create your own happiness. It says, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. And then we have this renewing your life. And look at this, following your bliss. We have two beautiful cards here. Radiant vitalities filling your life. And happiness and joy. Here's another validation for the delight card. Just saying, Taurus. Oof. Sometimes it's nice to have good things, Taurus. I know the Taurus always gives, and there's nothing left over. Well, you know, you're coming into power. Things are coming your way. You're stepping into your power confidently, which is a good thing. Let's see what you're manifesting emotionally. Whew. Oh, Taurus, you're such a solid sign. You guys don't get too much in the emotion, but when you do, it's really deep. So stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. Yeah. For those of you, Taurus, that are in a situation where, you know, you're comparing yourself to your boyfriend's friends or your girlfriend's friends, either or, if it's male or female, says your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Sometimes we think that we're dating out of our league, but we're not. Maybe we're high value too, and we have to start looking at ourselves like we are, instead of this nonsense of not doing that. It says try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. I think you guys already know how to do that already, right, Taurus? It's pretty evident. What we got here? It says you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. I get it. You guys want some solid situation. It's a real valid thing. I get it. But sometimes we got to take care of ourselves first. And that's the case of the matter here, Taurus. All right, before I get into some tarot, I'm going to pull a couple cards from my deck that I created. Very interesting story how these cards got made. Lots of experience. Ooh, this says, do you love me still? Are you still thinking about somebody, Taurus, that really did take away from your joy? Because I'm thinking that you were in a place with somebody where you're just like, gosh, I can't even be happy. Ooh, you guys better not reconcile. I'm telling you. One thing about my channel is whenever this reconciliation comes up, it's not always to get back together with them. Understand that, you guys. Maybe it's to reconcile the feelings of hurt and pain so that you can be healed from that and go to another relationship. Oof, reconcile, you know, it's like reconciliation. It's one of those things where you're like, you love them, you want to get back together with them, but why'd you break up with them? You have to be clear about your life. It says, you'll never love me. Well, there you go. Maybe that's why you guys broke up. Nobody loved anybody at that point. Or maybe they tried to get back together with you, and then you start seeing old patterns from the past. They start acting in the same way as they did before. That's no fun, because that's probably the part of the reason you guys broke up. Mend family issues. Maybe you guys were married. You guys got divorced. Or maybe you guys were, you know, living together and you weren't married, but you had kids. It says, can't wait to have you in my arms again. See, you guys better be careful. I don't like this at all. I need you guys to be in delight, not going back to all that. Okay, because look, do you still love me? Think about this for a second, Taurus. Because they're going to come back in and try to play games. And you know what? Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It says, I need a new plan. There you go. See, the angels come in and it says, stop playing with my heart. They spell it. I can't make this stuff up. You guys are watching me shuffle here. I'll pull one more just for the heck of it. It says, what's love got to do with this? See what I mean, Taurus? Golly. All right. So let's go into some tarot, and then we'll pull some love cards and really see what love has to do with it here. Taurus. Don't be giving your heart away like that. You got to be careful. Those snakes will come back in and bite you again. Seriously. That was the snake that bit you. The sun. See, because you're beautiful now. You're going into all the sunshine and happiness. Joy. Sun is a good card. But, of course, Taurus like to take a risk sometimes because they always end up on top. But we got the full card here. Don't be going into those snake, you know, grasses or shark waters. Whatever it is. We got the 7 of Cups. See what I mean? There's all these attributes that say don't go back into that situation. Page of Pentacles could have been a playa, but Page of Pentacles also talks about a person that could possibly come in and got some high integrity. We don't need to play all those games with the Fool. Whatever. It says Ace of Pentacles. We got to plan a different strategy here. We got some great things coming in with the Ace. 3 of Pentacles is what? Doing a lot of things. Could be juggling ideas, planning a new strategy, having a goal. Ace of Swords. What do we got to go back into the dark waters and deal with our stuff? Six of Wands, so we can celebrate healing, happiness. And then we go into a union with Ace of Cups and be with somebody spiritual. Just saying, Taurus. Let's pick some Lovers cards here. All right, our first one out is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I believe that's true. Yeah, Taurus, you know, that's the thing about it. Sometimes you just have to give thanks for the experience and the things that it held and showed. Sometimes we have some good stuff that happens. Not all of it's bad. And even though we're more apt to focus on the bad, you know, we obviously got into a partnership because we love someone. So think about that, Taurus. Okay, when you start going and bad-mouthing them, you don't need to be bad-mouthing them. Just give gratitude for the experience so you don't pull any negative stuff back in. So you already had enough and all that. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's what I'm saying. I just said this. Can't be bad-mouthing them. Whatever happened, happened. You guys both had a part to play in this. Look, because we got a soulmate coming in. Yeah, you got to make some room. You got to deal with that stuff from the past. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. See? Can't be having no nonsense. That's why I said keep your head clear, Taurus. Alrighty. I'm going to pull one more card. Now, I am available for personal readings at this time, so make sure you look in that description box below on how to book a reading with me. We got one last card out here, and that's power. It says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So, Taurus, let's get into a reading, a personal reading with you. Book one now. Make sure before you leave to not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. Thanks again, Taurus, and be careful. You can't be going back into situations with people that don't value you, Taurus. You're better than that, all right? Namaste.